So we are showing up. We are in Florida.
Yep.
We are at Sebring, what is it, Regional Airport, and we are going to check out the Sebring Air Show, which actually is also hosting the Sebring drone races. And we're going to go check it out. There's all kinds of vendors, all kinds of RC stuff, as well as general aviation stuff. So it's going to be awesome.
For the air show?
Yes.
Yes.
To the right,
Thank
general
you.
parking, and then you can go across the street. It's
Thanks.
right there.
We have arrived. We're in the event.
Yes.
And I have to say, I'm honestly super impressed and excited because we just found out it's all
LSA.
light sport aircraft and experimental aircraft and drones, which is all right up our alley.
We love it.
FliteTest.
What's up, man?
I see you guys all the time, Juan.
Juan, good to meet you, man.
How's the weather up north?
It's about 20 degrees.
Just snowy and gross.
So it didn't take long before we ran into these guys again.
They just keep following us around. I don't understand. You come to our shop and now you come out here to this Light Sport Expo.
So for those of you watching, we just yesterday we shot the one of our general aviation episodes with these guys on paramotors. And you guys are based out of Auburndale?
Lake Wales.
Lake
So,
Wales. How far away is that from Sebring?
45 minutes.
45
Not too
minutes.
bad. Normally we actually have a booth here. They changed the layout, they changed the organizer this year, and so we said, you know what? No booth, we'll go check it out, see how it looks. So it's different. There's more people here, which is exciting. Next year we'll have a booth again.
And for those of you guys watching, these are the guys, Paradigm Aerobatic Team,
Yeah.
which if you guys watched our Oshkosh video, these are the crazy guys in the paramotors.
Just slightly crazy. We're not that crazy.
You're pretty crazy.
Come on. Yeah, I was about to say, you guys are just as crazy. I've seen him fly a quad. He's just as nuts.
And you guys have a YouTube channel too, right? Where can people find you?
We do youtube.com/aviator. We make videos just kind of like yours, but we're the ones up in the air.
Oh yeah, it's actual first-person view.
That's right, true FPV.
All right, cool. I think we're heading over to the drone section, so let's go see what's going on. So we're walking. We just ran into this guy, and for those of you guys who don't recognize him, you might know his name. His name is Jesse Perkins.
Yep.
And you are the gentleman that kind of pioneered the tiny whoop.
Yeah, I was one of the catalysts, but the Tiny Whoop community came together. It was a huge group of newbies, and it was the idea behind the machine that got them together, but everybody, because everyone's so new, they're just super eager to help the next guy come in. So it kind of compounded like that. It's gotten bigger and bigger.
And for those of you guys that don't know what Tiny Whoop is, basically Tiny Whoop is one of the most affordable and approachable ways to get into FPV drones. You may have heard of the Blade Inductrix, which Horizon Hobby based off of your initial concepts of putting the FPV cameras on the little Inductrix frames and hopping up the motors and stuff like that. It's basically gives you the ability to be a hummingbird for about 3 to 5 minutes at a time. And you get to buzz around and fly through indoor corridors and all kinds of crazy stuff. So if you haven't checked out Tiny Whoop, where can people find you on YouTube or social media?
On YouTube, just search Tiny Whoop. That's the youtube.com/tinywhoop or tinywhoop.com.
Very, very cool stuff. Make sure you guys check it out. And thanks, man. Thanks for everything you're doing for the hobby.
Hey, thanks for
It's
you.
awesome.
We just got done getting schooled on how people are going to be able to get in the hobby the whole new way.
Conics has a new drone called the Falcor.
Yes.
If you guys aren't familiar with Conics, what they do is they're the ones that pioneered the HD downlink for FPV.
Yes.
And they just came out with a new mini quad.
Yes.
And it's not just any mini quad, it's ready to go, ready to race, ready to FPV right out of the box.
Yeah, and ready to also teach you too.
Yep.
So the neatest thing about this was HD link. We really thought we were going to come out here and see a quad with an HD link that's all pre-built, so you don't have to try to shove all the gear in an existing frame.
Yeah.
They have a carbon fiber wrap frame, arms that can take a hit. I mean, they really thought this out, but also things like shield mode with sonar where you can learn and step up. When you're in shield mode, it literally lifts only about 3 feet off the ground. you steer it like a car.
Yeah.
And at half throttle, it train maps.
Yep.
I mean, it was fun.
It was amazing.
It was easy to fly and it was fun.
So we just shot a segment with them, and we're actually going to be taking it out and going and flying it later to shoot an episode.
Yes.
So if it's not on our channel yet, it will be shortly. You can check in the links below. Once it's released, we'll put it down there. All right, let's go see what else we can find. All right, so I just ran into this guy.
Let me throw some glass. I like being a character.
I like that. So Trace, right?
Yeah.
Also known, AKA Vaughn Vaughn.
Yep.
And I've been seeing this dude pop up on my Facebook feed like crazy for probably about the last year. You are doing the Quad Talk podcast, right?
That is correct. Yep.
Tell me a little bit about it. Like, what's your vision for the podcast? Like, what kind of interviews do you do?
Well, we basically do everything FPV racing. So pilots, companies, anything that has to do with FPV racing. Even we even do some wing stuff. Just the people that are in the business, you know. But we reach out to just about everyone.
Where can people find you on social media and download your podcast?
So on the podcast, you can go to iTunes, TuneIn, or anywhere that you go to our website, quadtalkpodcast.com.
Very cool. So if you guys want to hear all kinds of in-depth conversation with FPV racing, whether it's quads or wings or all kinds of cool stuff, check this dude's stuff out. Appreciate that, man. Enjoy.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
See you.
Thank you, man. All right, so I just ran into, hold on a second.
Go like this.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Vlog struggles. So I just ran into this guy, which might be familiar to some of you guys. If you guys haven't seen him, you can check out your YouTube channel, which you're pretty well known for. Alex Edit is your YouTube channel,
right.
And you do all kinds of crazy cool vlogs. He did an awesome vlog on FliteTest.
Unbelievable event.
You enjoy
Amazing
it?
event. So in this year, you guys have two, right?
Yeah.
You have one on the West Coast.
FliteFest West is coming up in April. It's going to be in Vallejo, California, and we have FliteFest East, which is in Ohio again, and that's going to be in July.
All right.
And
so is it at the same location?
the East one is the same as last year.
Right,
yeah.
the East.
And you actually came out, you did, I think, 2 awesome FliteFest videos. You
Right.
came out with your son, right?
Yeah. Woohoo! I got it, lost control. Ah! I'm getting glitches. I got so many glitches, Take it.
No.
Slowly, slowly. Look at you, you're flying! Turn this way,
Ah!
Give it.
What?
You have to keep it level like that.
You're diving. Why are you diving?
He's here today, he just got here last night.
That's awesome, dude. That's the essence of FliteFest. That's what it's all about. So,
if you see somebody walking around sticking a tiny whip in someone's face, please take it away and step on it.
laying down the law. Dude, laying down the law right
Yeah,
there. You
yeah.
don't mess around with Chris Thomas.
At this event, you have to be extremely
Well,
strict.
FPV events in
we
general.
Have,
Yeah.
Well, we have an airport right there.
Yep.
Right,
Not to-
and the ceiling here for drones is 50 feet, which is like
Yeah.
those power lines.
Yeah.
Right.
Safety first. Safety is always key. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out his stuff, where can they find you?
Alex Edit. Just Google Alex Edit. And you'll
Alex
find me.
Edit on YouTube. Just Google it. You'll find him. And also, we didn't even talk about your company, man. Urban Drones. What tell us about what you do?
Urban Drones. We came out with the splash drone. That's really our specialty. That's really
Yep.
our main, the bread and butter, if you might. It's waterproof. It lands on water. You can fly in snow. You can fly in the rain, and you can see underwater like a snorkeler. It doesn't go underwater, but because it floats on over the
goes
water,
underwater,
the
yeah.
camera goes underwater, so you can see underwater.
That's awesome, man. UrbanDrones.com?
Yep.
Cool, man.
Cool.
All right, man. Well, enjoy the event.
Thanks, man.
I could vouch for your brand, that's for sure. How you doing, man?
How are you?
Good, great to see you. We are really excited about this.
Oh yeah, the baby hawk's coming. March.
That's super cool. Good to see you, man.
My coworker actually built this with a femto board as well as our new Bullet 30 amp ESCs. He put them under that board because that's how small they are, and now it looks like a 4-in-1.
Yeah, it does. That's cool. It's nice and clean.
I love your connectors.
Yeah, those connectors are made by Upmass, is the company, and yeah, they're solid. Yep. Solid connectors.
And the fact that you can just plug and play and you have minimal solder joints, it's a really clean build.
And that's why we're coming out with this, the Nighthawk 200 Pro, which is coming out in March as well as with the Baby Hawk. But both of these are designed so that the components can be easily replaced on the field. So this molded plastic can be lifted. And the ESC is held by sliding connectors and bullet connectors. So
nice.
if one burns out,
Just
pop it out, no soldering required. And of course they come with the RS2205 motors.
Beautiful.
So it's gonna have thrust to weight ratio like no other RTFs out there. Much lighter, to 100 grams lighter than Vortex. Race ready.
That's awesome.
For $239.
$239.
And this starts at $99. All you need is a receiver.
Yeah, I saw that. That's incredible.
2.3-inch propellers, and it produces around 120 grams of thrust per motor.
Oh, wow.
So you're looking at minimum 5-to-1 thrust ratio. Just running this little guy running
like a
2-cell.
little
3 minutes 30 seconds for a 300 milliamp 2-cell.
So if you want to cruise around a little longer, you can probably drop, with the full thruster weight, you could probably drop up to 500 2-cell?
Yeah, you could, definitely. This was our prototype, actually 3D printed, so that's quite amazing. But yeah, they'll be shot in white plastic when they come out.
I see you got a Pro Sight in here.
Yeah, that's our coworkers. He was racing with that today, and yeah, that's our HT setup, and running with our new 2306 2750 kV motors.
Wow.
Which will be also coming out in March.
Brushless. That's what I said. I never brushed this.
Does this guy know how to fly?
No.
It's just Bapu.
And an acro mode.
How's it feel?
Powerful, I can tell.
Yeah?
Wow, I should try to push this thing.
All right, so as you can see, we are back in Ohio. Great time down in Florida with the PPG guys and at the Sebring event. Obviously, we weren't able to cover the whole entire event in this video. There was a lot of other things going on, like a whole drone race, which, by the way, Kane Madare, I hope I said your name right, man. Congrats. He actually won the entire drone race. He took home 10 grand. Congratulations, dude. Just want to take this time before the end of this vlog to remind you guys that we have FliteTest coming up. We have both FliteTest East, which is coming up in April, and you can find more information on that at FliteTest.com. Registration is open, so make sure you do so, and hopefully we'll see you guys there. Until next time, guys, we'll see you.